everyone. I am Poornasai. I am from Mallareddy Engineering College for Women. Today I am here to say about what I have learned in the past 1 month, 15 days. I did the internship in Webstack Academy. It's a full stack web development. Here I can implement the real world application. Here I created a Gen AI powered food ordering platform. It is basically just like an Swiggy or Zomato, how we usually create the interface. It is like that only. So I am going to tell about this. First, briefly introducing myself. I have already said my name is Juluri Poornasai. I am from Mallareddy Engineering College for Women. Uh, I am pursuing BTech third year. So these are the overview of what I have learned in this internship. First is overview, which means what I have learned. I just gave an easy examples. Like with the main stack, I have learned deploying how to deploy web stack, full web stack. And it's since it is an web application regarding food ordering, we have to understand the front end, back end, and API keys. And we also have, like, since it is like an web application, it is easy for us to real world experience. And the goals of the internship is learning React, Node.js, Express, and MongoDB. Regarding this, we will learn in deeper and building the API keys and how we will be implementing the keys and how we will be doing the front and back end, how we are connecting all those, and we can also improve our debugging skills, which means how to find the error, how to solve the error. And since it is a full stack application, we can learn thoroughly about the things like a front end, back end, and server, all those. And basically, what is full stack development? Full stack is nothing but it is an combination of front end, back end, and database. Front end means what the user see. Like example, not only the Swiggy, Zomato, we can also consider Instagram, WhatsApp, etc., etc., because we use those things very commonly nowadays. So here, front end means where the user can interact with the applications which are present in the backend. For the backend, we will come again. So here, the front end means the user. We can also call it as user interface. Here, what happens means the user who are operating the system can select this multiple options. We can develop this by using various methods. And coming to backend is also called a server. It is the place where all the applications like connecting with each other. It is like clicking the one button and the uh, all the processors in that button will pop up like that. So constructing server is very important because uh, the data which we get in the user interface are collected in the server only. It is important to maintain the server. And database is where all our information will store. Example, let us take the real world easy example, which is called as Instagram. So what happens means all your login information or your likes or anything will stored in a database. So database is nothing but collection of all the users information in a tabular format. Like we can also say it is like at the first column all the login names, and second column your passwords which are hidden. It's another topic how it is hidden. And like that it will be stored, so that is called database. So, what is Menstack? I have already mentioned we have learned this using Menstack. What is Menstack? Menstack, the full form of MERN is MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. MongoDB is the place where we store the information. Express React Node is for like where we use it for running the interface or the front end users and back end APIs. Uh, React is used for the front end UI, means the application which we usually see is constructed using front end. And Node.js means runtime environment, which means how this works, like how the connection between the front end and the back end. The back end is express.js. It is like uh, node.js is like the application between the front end and the back end. So basically what happens means, with the help of express.js, you are getting the backend devices and giving it to a React in with the help of node.js. So these are the project requirements. Project requirements means what should be the customer saying in our easy words, like what would be he give to you to complete his presentation. Like for developing a app, a customer is important. So his like what are his things to do, or what he wants to in his app. Basically, you register or login, browse restaurant and menu, add to cart, place orders. Like basic things like this, we are going to develop. Actually, I we are developed, and I am saying that register or login. Every time, it's important to save your data for register. The main purpose of register is to save your data, because let us take the example of Swiggy. uh, if we didn't have the login access, we can't proceed further, because anyone can access in your account and do manipulation. So that's why login is important. Browse restaurant and menu means you are browsing means searching. You are searching the different types of restaurants menus, like Meghna's biryani or KFC or Hyderabad's biryani, like that. Menu means at a particular restaurant, what are the food items we are going to get. In some restaurants we can't get all things, in some we can't get all things, like that, so that you can fix or determine what you want. Add to cart means if you want to add the more food items, you can give the more, like it's like an shopping bag. When you are going to the shopping, like you pick the clothes you want and keeping in the bag, that is also called as add to cart. Means you are getting the things which you are liking into a bag and placing the order. These are the user modules. User modules means what we do. Module mean what the restaurant owner do. Manage restaurant menu and orders means, uh, if you're not opening the restaurant today, so he will keep that not opening today. Menu means what is the menu, what are the things you have updated, what are the things you have not used, and like the food is not arranged, so you would suggest that the food is not ready, or else the food is out of the stock, like that. Orders means what are the orders he is going to get. So system architecture, this is the system architecture. It is basically how the things works. So here first the one is user. Here user can be of customer or admin. Here we are creating two, because user can be of customer and admin, because either you are going to order the food, or you are going to say that the food is not or there or not. It is like the restaurant owner and the you means the interface people. And we have already discussed react.js is the place where it uses for user interface. Like you can also see these photos, all this, with the help of redux state management, designing components and pages. Like uh, you have to create the like good interface for the easy interface for the user to get to know about your food app. Like for example, if you are creating the app in a very secular way, like if you click one, the uh, matching thing will become like, if you click veg items, it will give you veg items. If you click non-veg, it will give you non-veg, like that. If you separated and creating the slides and the slices and all this, it would be easy for the one who is using the app. So it is like an basically it is like what we have to do, like that only. Express.js, it is the place where routers, middlewares, all this are present. It is like you are it is like a bridge to the you are a bridge to the front end and the back end. Like I will discuss that later. MongoDB Atlas. MongoDB Atlas means how the data is storing in the at last. So here MongoDB Atlas. In MongoDB Atlas, you have all the collection of the food items or anything, and uh, there is the user in the React interface, React.js, which is also called front end. So the request was sent by the user to the MongoDB Atlas through the express.js. It is like a bridge between the two things. So basically, what happens means user gives the first user logins to this account, and he gives the password and all those. After successfully logging into it, he can scroll the foods and the restaurants you want. So the interface which we have created is goes to his particular selected restaurant. First, what the users will select restaurant. In restaurant, he goes to menu. In menu, if he likes it, it goes into the cart. If he goes into the cart and it's like he willing to buy the food, then it goes to the orders. It is basically like how the normally things works. You see the things, you like the things, you want the things, you buy the things. It's like that only. Yeah. And coming to implementation details, it's just like a small clear how the things will work. At backend, we have configure, controllers, middlewares, models, routers, utils. At front end, we have Redux, which is in front end is also called as UPay, is the interface where the things work like restaurants, menu, order, user slices, all those features implemented. Features implemented means what are the things we have developed in this app. It is like registration login, which is the most basic thing. Restaurant listing, it would be very messy if the restaurants are in one end, one restaurant at one end, one restaurant at one end. So uh, for the clear purpose, we are like just like listing the restaurant, it is like that only. Food menu is how, what's the menu, what are the things in the restaurant, what are the things in their restaurant, what are the things that are out of stock, what is that, what is those, all this like that. Shopping cart means what things are adding we are adding at the we are adding at the cart. Order management means how the orders are going to manage. Like uh, if we are going to add many of the food items directly, how the things will work, or if we add some of them, how will work. Like if the person give the bulk orders, how the thing's going to work. If the person is going to give not so many, how this going to be like that. State management means like this only restaurants like this. Responsive user interface means whether the stock is there or not, like that. Demo, we are going to see the project the last. Just I'm giving this the regarding the conclusion. First, homepage means what is going to see when you are directly open the app or the web application. Login and registration, which is the common thing, and placing the order, and how it is going to work in back end, how the project folder structure and all those. Challenges and learning. Challenges means like what is the most hardest thing happen to you when you are learn the things. So firstly, when I am learning this men's tech development, the most hard thing is debugging, because uh, the smallest things that easily we can't see like that. And MongoDB connection, always make sure that when you are running the program, the MongoDB is connected. Because like what happens means you are doing the working backend, which means you are Firstly, you're creating from backend, middleware to frontend. Backend is the place where the all MongoDB and stuff there like that happen. So if you didn't connect the MongoDB successfully, it can't fetch. Like you are asking for, it's like an example, you are asking something to a wall, which means you are continuously asking for that. For example, there is a picture in the wall and you can't see it. What can you ask? Or else there is nothing in the wall. What are you asking? Like that. So it is important to connect the MongoDB connection. Yeah. And learning means what you have learned in this whole internship. It is like Munstack, Redux toolkit, MongoDB, and authentication is nothing but how to log in and all those that. Conclusion, I conclude this the by saying I really have gained the practical knowledge in what I full web stack development is, and have learned how to operate on front and back end and database like real time projects. In this whole internship, I got to know about what how the things are working and all those, and I am going to show what I have did in this internship. So firstly here, what we basically do means, uh, how can we say that, from the scratch we have written what we have written in this platform. In scratch means our faculty who given Richa ma'am is the ma'am who gave us the guidance, and she have told every student very clearly how to do the work and all those. So firstly, we have connected the backend, uh, means which means we have created the backend. After creating the backend, we created the front end and we connected it through MongoDB, and we tested through Postman, which is also used for testing. Here you can see, this is the code which we usually did. So I am going to start this code. Let me show you how the backend and front end works. We have to split the terminal because uh, it's like two things, right? In the food project app, you are going to do the two things. So that's why we are going to split the terminals. First, we have to do cd backend. If we do the cd backend, the food project app searches the backend. Now we have to do npm install. Here the things will get the install. So you can see all those which I want in these packages are installed. Now I'll do npm start. By clicking npm start, uh, the server starts, the backend starts, and it connected with the MongoDB. And we are creating in 8080 in development mode. 8080 is the port number. And coming to front end, we have to do here cd front end and here npm I. By just clicking npm I, all those packages will be get installed. For the front end, we have using npm because for the interface, but for the backend, we should use npm start. Now we have to do npm run dev so that our front end got works at VITA. This is the place where our API works. So this is our interface, how the food ordering app. We can sort it by veg meals, restaurants, reviews, and ratings. That's annoying. So you can see this particular restaurant having the highest review. So it came first. And if we do sorting by ratings, this Chole Bhature has highest ratings, so reviews. So it is like it came like this. Uh, Here Haldiram's has in the only vegetarian food. So this is how you connected to your what we can say MongoDB by adding the uh, clusters like that. It's loading. So this is how the things work. Um, you can also do like this. In here, you actually did like this. These are the food items in this particular restaurant where you can see the food items. Its price, whether what is the description of this food item, and whether these are the items are in stock or not. What are the specialities, and what are the desserts they have, all those you can easily find that. And these are the images are imported, like what is that thing, for example, chatpata paneer biryani. So what is that biryani, it's their image, it's their small description, it's their amount, whether the is in stock or not, like that. So like this it going to work. And these are the things where you check whether the what we can say things working or not. For the testing purpose you are going to see here, you can see the ratings of the people who gave like normal ratings. For haldirams, the where is the haldirams, is this veg or not, where it is present, what are the ratings, what are the reviews, all those. And here you can see Aditya is the first person who gave the ratings, which like what is the comment he said. And many people who gave the ratings are also present here. These are used for testing purpose. Here this is the place where like you can check whether your the things you have did right or not. So yeah, I conclude this by thanking the every faculty or the one who helped us to do this project. And I really thank you. I really want to say thanks to Richa ma'am, because with the help of her, we are easy to understand what are the things in the in present there. And yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. And yeah, thank you.